Mercedes-Benz dealer.
We are talking about the working man this morning. It's no secret it is tough to find a job out there today. There's actually a job fair. It's trying to give you a hand. It started at 9 this morning at the Radisson Resort at the port on Astronaut Boulevard in Cape Canaveral. More than 45 employers out there looking to hire. And all those hundreds of Space Coast employees who lost their jobs last week will certainly be welcoming this job fair as a chance for them to try to find something new. So how do you reinvent yourself for a new career? Joining us this morning is Mark Moore. He is the president of the employment agency called Kavaliro. So great to have you in. Thanks so much for coming.
Thanks for having me as well.
And you actually provided us, I think, with some really important points. I think that when any of us are trying to reinvent ourselves or looking for something new, especially in this job climate where you almost have to do that, you talk specifically about things you need to do. And the first thing is that your skills are transferable, right?
Yeah, I think no question, especially for that highly skilled workforce that may be coming, are about to reinvent themselves over there in Brevard County. So I think that it's really important to know that your skills are transferable. A great story for that would be actually the CEO of our company, Diane Mahoney, is a former Orange County public school teacher.
Interesting.
But she had a background in education and educational leadership, and she applied that background in educational leadership to eventually be the CEO of our company.
That's amazing, isn't it? And think about doing something you enjoy. I think a lot of us forget about this, that, the basis of finding a job you love is already being something in your background that you already know that you love to do.
I think the awesome thing about Central Florida in general, Fortune magazine just rated Central Florida as one of the top 10 boom markets in the country. So for job growth over the next 10 years, they're saying that we're the place to be. And there's such a diverse industry base in Orlando, from healthcare to hospitality to defense. So really think about what your passion is, what you really enjoy doing, and you're going to apply yourself just that much more when you do find that right job.
How important is it for us to be flexible in this job market?
I think it's absolutely imperative, especially with the job market the way it is right now. It's kind of a cliche, but sometimes you have to take one step back to take two steps forward.
Right.
I just think it's absolutely imperative. And don't get hung up on titles. I may be the president of the company, but it doesn't mean I haven't pulled out a paintbrush and painted a wall or done some things that maybe don't quite live up to the title.
And let's talk about social media and using social media to further ourselves, to find a job, to network. I mean, you have to be on the web these days, don't you?
No question. And I think everyone's heard that you've got to be on LinkedIn and keeping your profile there and to make sure that you're appropriate on Facebook and to create a brand for yourself on Twitter. But there are other avenues of technology that people may not know about. Actually, our company just recently came out with an application for your smartphone, so you can actually go on your smartphone, look at potential job opportunities in your local area that match up to your skill set. So, in between a session of Angry Birds while you're waiting in line at Starbucks, you can, download and look for a job.
All right, it's great advice, and we're certainly glad you're able to come in this morning. Mark Moore from Kavaliro, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
And it's coming up on 9:15 right now. Let's go over to the Weather Center. That's where Jim and Michelle are standing by. Hey, guys.
Hey, yeah, everybody talks about those angry